Hey, how's it going? Today, I'm going to bring to you a custom low content um, technique that you can do all on your own if you want to create your own low content books, okay? Now, today I'm going to just demonstrate that you can do this for anything. And the example I'm going to use is a password, a password notebook of some kind. So we'll just go through it quickly. But obviously you've got to do your niche research. Now this template here I've got is a 6x9 interior, so we're doing the interior today. Now let's always start with obviously canva.com. You can use your a choice of program that's fine. So I'm just going to stick in some kind of border. So I'm going to do it at 0.5 width, Control C, Control V, copy and paste over there, and then you can also do the top if you want. Perfectly fine. Do 0.5. So I'm just doing this really quickly. All right. So this is no bleed. These will be the borders. If you have a bleed, you'll need to adjust the size of your template. All right. So now that we've got this template, now this is where I want to show you where the magic happens. Now I am doing this. So if you want it to be, I'll just sidetrack a bit. 16 points will be the minimum for I believe large print. So if you wanted large print for people who need a bit of extra size on the font to be able to see, then you wanted to make it 16. So for example, this will make it centered. Center it over here. So I'm going to call it password and login details or something like that. You know, this is irrelevant. You can put anything you want there. And again, I'm going to stick in 16. Now this is where I want to show you what the magic is. We are doing a password journal. You don't have to do a password journal. You can do anything you want. All right, this could be a workbook for clients. It could be, if you're an author, maybe you want to have a personalized I wouldn't say diary, but maybe writing prompts. So this could be, for example, a writing prompt thing that you're going to create. So just use your imagination, adjust it to your niche. You know, it could even be a workout tracker or something like that, you know. So today we're going to do a password and login details. So typically you'll go to the website, for example, website and URL maybe. So you can type that in. Let's just put that at 16 fonts just to be consistent. And we will do that. Let me show you. You can either put a line or something to differentiate your product. I'm going to put, I don't know, I like this dot. Ooh, the dots look good. The dots look good. I like the dots. Okay, so we're gonna do dots, and I'm gonna just expand it out a bit. Okay, so there's the dots. I love the dots. And if you want to change it, you know, to whatever you want, that's fine. You can put a heavier weighting, you can put a lighter weighting. It's really flexible here, and you can even change it. So some people don't like the hard black look. They want a slightly darker gray or even a lighter gray. You know, you can try that. Play with this. All right, so I'm gonna make that a bit thicker because I want people to be able to write on this. So maybe, yeah, 3 is good, 3. Okay, so a 3 weighting. Now it just snaps into place. Okay, so we've got the first line. I'm going to copy both of these, copy and Control V here, and it will snap into place. So I'm going to adjust the wording. So the second thing, when you're on a website, you're going to enter possibly your email. Let's say email. Okay, I don't know, it may not be email. It depends on the website, but let's say it's going to be email. And then I'm going to copy these two, paste these two. If it's not email, maybe you type in a username. There we go. This is quite typical. You might have a username. Adjust this so it comes up. Okay, so there's a username, and then Control C, Control V again, copy the two. And then here you want to put password, the actual password itself. All right, so now you've got, so if I just zoom out to show you, you've essentially got the template done, okay? And what you can do, and this is where it's so easy to just replicate. So you can do this, there's one, paste it again, oh, paste it again, there's 2, paste it again, there's 4 of these, so we can easily fit 4. If you wanted to adjust this, you can actually make it bigger or smaller. Can you see that? So if you want to adjust this to a bleed, for example, to go all the way to the edge, you know, by all means do that, you know. So you can use bleed, you can do it without bleed, which is like this. You can enhance it with, I don't know, photos, graphics, some kind of icon, or maybe you want to choose different icons, you know. So maybe I'll put a lightning bolt, you know, like the Flash or something, I don't know. Maybe it's a lightning bolt for something, you know. So I might have a lightning bolt over there, and then I might have a heart over here, you know. Oh, I don't want to move that, I want to move the heart. You know, and so on. You can adjust this and play around with it to make it suit your needs. All right. So I just wanted to show you this quickly. Now this is obviously a password login detail journal, but you can adjust this to anything you want. Okay. So if you've got a workout tracker, you can adjust this to you know, workout. I don't know. Let's say you're doing bicep curls or something. Bicep curls over here. So just let me just zoom back in. So I'm going to adjust this very quickly. Yes, so I'm gonna do bicep curls, and instead of email and all this, you know, I want this to be left aligned. Now instead of email, I will say sets, number of sets, right? So maybe number of sets, and then expand that a bit so it comes up. And then in this one, it might be number of repetitions. So this is for, you know, how many reps you do of the bicep curl. And then on the password over here, you may say difficulty, you know, easy. Let's expand this to the maximum here. Easy, medium, or I don't know, hard or something like that. You know, you can adjust this to whatever you're trying to accomplish with your low content journal. Okay, so I've done an example, but you can adjust this to anything you need, and it's simple as that. If you've got a 52-week, you know, gratitude journal, for example, that's really popular, you can adjust these instead of having 4 sets. You could adjust this to just the one over here, you know. So what are you grateful, if I can spell, you grateful for, you know. So just adjust that and then put it in the middle, so this way it's centered, and then delete this, and delete this, and there you go. You've got 3 lines for people to enter it in. So this is literally the one simplest technique I can show you to immediately create your own custom journals. You don't have to download it from anywhere else if you don't want to. Quick note on that, actually, here's a bonus tip for you. If you do download it from somewhere else, make sure you change it. Do not upload the same stuff that everyone else is uploading. Number one, it's not really, it's not differentiated. Number two, KDP might not like that. You know, they might give you an email asking you to prove rights and all that. So there's a bonus tip for you. But essentially, you can create your own in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so you take 5 minutes, follow this video, and play it over and over again if you need to. It's really simple to do your own. All right. So I'm going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed this content, give me a like so I know to produce more of this. If this is your first time, you know, consider subscribing. I do content like this, no content, as well as self-publishing and the occasional merch like t-shirts and that kind of thing. And it's all for simple design, because I'm not a I'm not a professional designer. So I do what I can. I share what I learn. It's not going to be perfect, but it's the best I can do at the moment, and I hope you find this useful. Okay, so have a great day, and I shall see you in the next video.